Hi, Georgia Peach. Cleaning and a cooking and a cleaning. A hip scat billy bebop. It's Tuesday night, jazz and poker night. Georgia Peach, you just let me know if you want to play. And I'll deal you up a hand. Oh, I need my sunglasses. I'll let you know how this works. So it's an actual reading. You get a mini reading, but you also get to play a hand of poker. So how's it works is I'm gonna deal you 5 cards, and then you get to decide which one you want to keep and which ones you want to throw away. Does that sound like a fair plan? These are my jazz glasses. Welcome Benji, welcome Antima. How is everybody tonight? Where are you all calling from? Benji, let me know where you're calling from. Okay, Georgia Peach, here we go. Welcome to the Big Apple. Welcome New York City. Benji, good to see you here tonight. Ooh, look at Georgia Peach rocking a pair of 8s. All right, I like this. Clearing the energy, clearing the vibe. Soon you'll be aligned with what you really, really want to be doing. I like this. You got a wild card up here, and you got the card of fulfillment. Energy around you today, Georgia Peach, is relaxed and progressive. It looks like you are on the precipice as well of some unexpected gift, some kind of bounty, news coming in, and do your best to stay in the flow right now. I know you're calling in from Atlanta. That's why I dealt you a pair of 8s. You got the wild card up here right now, so actually you're sitting on 3 of a kind. You can make that joker an 8 with 888. Source code of abundance. So Georgia Peach, just let me know which cards you'd like to keep, which cards you'd like to throw away, and I'll replace the ones that you don't want to keep. So what kind of energy are you looking to hold on to? Which kind of energy are you looking to and get rid of. How's the vibe in NYC, Benji? Benji Souza. Welcome, Michelle. Good to see you tonight. We're playing a little poker, having a little fun, jazzing it up, doing what we want, because nobody's here to tell us that we can't. You can get rid of the 2 of cups, Georgia Peach. You get rid of the 2 of cups. This is a nice card. I like these hearts. You could go for the flush, too. You could keep your wild card, keep your fulfillment, keep the open possibility to stay aligned doing what you love. We could get rid of these. 88. Hey, I hope you get to 1,000, Jennifer. That would be great. Then I can send you some super chats your way. That would be fantastic. Because I'm sure you've got the watch time. Just get to 1,000 subs. Then I can start sending you some super chats. And they'll be good. Everybody, it's Jennifer's Tarot Positive Free. If you haven't heard of her, please check out her YouTube channel as well. It is bumping over there. You're going to keep the 2 of hearts. I'll keep 2 of hearts, the 9 of hearts, and the 8 of spades. All right. It's a crazy 8 countdown. Is this what you want, Georgia? We get rid of those ones? You getting rid of those ones? Is that what's happening? All right. Oh yeah, Jennifer, you'll get there. You'll get there for sure. I'm so glad to see it being so successful. Welcome, Sherilyn, our network affiliate. Sherilyn K. Ardent, welcome to the program. Light crew member. Rocking on the green heart, right side of the light. Georgia Peach says, no, that's not what I wanted at all. That's not what I wanted at all. You want this? You want to keep the fulfillment in the dating card. Ooh. You're welcome, Jennifer. We've got your name listed up on our index page as well too. We can just skiddly bebop, scoobop over there for a second if we want to. Everybody, it's Jennifer's Free Positive Tarot. You see her up there. Don't forget to check her out. She's amazing. This lady knows her cards. Oh, the N is silent. It's ardent. How? That's hardened to say. It's hardened. If I can't say ardent, it's hard to say. I'll just call you Sherilyn. That's wonderful. Welcome, D Lovely. So many members jumping in the show tonight. Good to see you all. So happy you're here to join us. Okay, do I got it right, Georgia Peach? Are we gonna spin the wheel from here? Do it, Georgia Peach. Let's get Jennifer's Tarot Positive Free to 1,000 subscribers. Then I'll come hang out and flash some color in that chat room. Just go bing, super chat for you, and a super chat for you. She's wonderful, Georgia Peach. A lot of the same lovely ladies that hang out here, you'll find them chatting over there as well. Jennifer's Tarot Positive Free. Oh, the D is silent. Okay, the D is silent. All right, that makes a little more sense to me. Aren't. You are so. Are you ever like, oh, no, you are not. You aren't. You just aren't. Yeah, you are. And you know it. Do I got it right, Georgia Peach? Alright, I like this. I like this energy. Let's keep the wild card too. Because it can be anything that you want it to be. What did you dream about last night? It's so abstract. Lovely lover, where are you coming in from? Let's get 2 more cards up here for Georgia P.
First time that I met you, I thought it looked so sweet. I stood around for the hills, beating a retreat. And when I heard you talking with that alluring sound, should have recalled the sirens and how that things went down.
Oh, nice. Not the best poker hand, but these are good cards. These are really nice cards, Georgia Peach. I like this. This tells a story of, like, making life what you want, fulfillment through a date. Alright? A nice, balanced, yet sheltered and protected energy. The 4 of Wands, the 4 of Clubs. That's a nice card. Like, the cards you drew on your second pull are all about balance. They're all about structure. And these ones that you kept, they're all about the abstract. They're all about the intangible things. These cards about things that you can actually see, taste, touch, and feel. Well, this one too, a little bit. If the right person comes along, right? Which I think is likely to happen for you. A 4 of Clubs. Celebrate good times. You may have a celebration or something that you could be attending here as well. Somebody might be asking you to donate to a cause or a charity. You might get some canvassers maybe at your door or through email, somebody asking you to contribute to a cause. Only do it if your heart is behind it, if you feel 100% truly in it, Georgia Peach. If not, that's okay. Remember that you are a flow, you are a conduit of the universe's abundance. Right? Look at what these pair of 8s here. Those were your winners. That's okay. You can't do much. You can't do much if the energy is just cycling around. You're ready for a breakthrough in your fulfillment. So something's going to come in an inspiring moment. And it's going to help you feel more like less apprehensive, less afraid to maybe spend a little money, let it flow, let it go, right? But your heart is very much in the right place this time. You just donated some stuff yesterday. Interesting. You created some space for some new stuff. The old 6 of Diamonds there, showing you the way to abundance and productivity. I like it, Georgia Peach. 100%. Very cool. All right, Sherilyn. Our Light Crew member. Thanks for being a member at the highest level, Sherilyn. I'm going to ask you, would you like to play? I can do a poker hand for you as we listen to the soothing, swinging, hip cat sounds, signs of the swinging jazz music here on 99.9. I'm just having a little fun. I hope you don't mind. Fun and imagination's what we're all about. I like that. It's like my late night text conversations. Eventually somebody's like, oh, yes, please. And I'm like, I gotta go. Just kidding. I don't have to go. I'm excited. Oh, yes, please. Let's get them shuffled up for Sherilyn K. Arden. Thanks, Benji, for sticking around. We have a little policy here that people with the big green sheriff badges, well, not sheriff, the people whose names you see in green, these These lovely ladies and gentlemen are folks that have joined the 99.9 membership program, and so they always get to go first. Sherilyn K is a light crew member. She signed up at the highest level, and we'd like to thank her for that. Keeps the lights on here at the studio and the jazz music flowing. Get ready, Sherilyn. Making a mess over here, spilling my coffee, spilling my cards. Everything's going everywhere. And don't worry, Benji, we get around to everybody eventually. If you join us on Sunday for a free live tarot. And just a programming note, Mystic Sundays will not be airing on Sunday. I know it's disappointing, but there is some pressing matters that I must attend to, and unfortunately I won't be able to stream on Sunday. Ooh. Look at that King of Cups there, Sherilyn. Look at this. This is a water sign. This is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Maybe an older person. Ooh! The double kings. Alright? Maybe this is a tale of two men, Sherilyn. We've got an older Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn there as well. Ooh, so many choices. Perhaps you're a tale of two cities, stuck between two men, or perhaps two people in particular tickle your fancy. Alright, 8 of Swords, but you all mixed up. You don't know what to do. Next thing you turn around, you find the person is you. 3 of Swords. Alright, so there could be some healing still going on with you, Sherilyn. You could be healing a heart. You could be looking at these gentlemen being like, I don't know which one to pick. Two guys coming in, and you might be turning them both down because it almost feels like you need more time. You need more time, and you want it to feel right. You're not ready to settle. You're not ready to just give it all up. Or perhaps you're feeling all bundled up as well, feeling like anything that comes along would be too good to be true. Remember, Sherilyn, that you deserve the best. You deserve the abundance of the universe. You deserve everything that your heart could desire, everything that you want. Don't let your mind get in the way. Alright, now, if I was you, Sherilyn, but I'm not. But if I was you, I would say let's look at these particular gentlemen up here in the corner and think, ooh la la, what if I could be hanging out with the old Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer? So many men, so little time. Am I right or am I right? So I would say, let's get rid of those three. Alright, let's get rid of those three, and let's see what kind of hand. Let's see if you were to able to just be a completely open wildflower. What would come along? What would come along for Sherilyn? Ooh, the Queen of Swords, the Two of Hearts, and the Five of Swords. Yes, you're healing the past right now, Sherilyn. You're healing the past, and it's okay. It's okay if you tell these guys, I need a little bit more time. Or it's okay if you tell these guys, I just can't right now. I'm not in that space. Perhaps there's gentlemen in your life wanting to move things forward a little too fast. Or perhaps you might be still just blocking a little bit, getting things sorted out, getting your life perfect first, focusing on that appreciation of self-love. But dating is on the horizon, Sherilyn, or the deepening of an emotional bond between you and another is coming up quick. But there might be some competition. There might be a couple different suitors vying for your love. Eventually, you're going to know what to make of it. Use your analytical mind to heal itself, okay? If you ever feel like you're not enough, that you just can't enough, or that you just didn't enough, just forgive yourself right then and there, and don't let those thoughts bother you anymore. But I like this, a tale of two men. Which one will win Sherilyn's heart? Stay tuned next time here at 99.9 as the stomach churns. It's a soap opera for all ages. All right. So far, Sherilyn, you're on top with a pair of kings. It was a pleasure to read for you today. And I'm so happy that you made time to join us. KC526 says, OMG, I love this already. And we love you, KC526, 100%. And hello to Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. How you doing? All right, let's go back through and see which one of our green friends are still chilling. Calling out to Michelle Lawhorn. Michelle, I can't read your mind. Poker face. Poker face. 100%. That was fun. Don't worry, I don't have my head fully dunked in the stream. We're just going off the playing cards here, which I haven't read with the playing cards in quite some time. But so happy you could all find a little bit of time to join us today. Because, as I mentioned, Sunday is a no-go for Mystic Sundays. I apologize in advance. We've got some pressing and some pushing to do. And hopefully I'll get a chance to post some videos. All right. Second call for Michelle. Michelle, are you in the house? Are you in the room? I know NYC is in the house. Good to have you here with us, Benji. That's what's going on, Sherilyn. Too many men, just friends in the friend zone. Some of these guys might be trying to get out of the friend zone. Ooh, I like it. And there's Ange. Good to see you. Marzi Pan. Old Marzi Mars went retrograde yesterday. And tomorrow is that fateful anniversary. Jupiter goes direct on the 12th. And all that jazz. Okay, I think Michelle might have had to skip town. That's okay. Good to see you, Michelle. Jennifer, if you're still here, let us know. I know Jennifer's a busy lady over there at, guess what? Jennifer's Tarot Positive Free. 99.9 Friends of 9. If you like free tarot, and I know you do, don't forget to check out Jen's Tarot Positive Free. A second call for Jennifer. So what we're doing here tonight, if you just joined us, we're jazzing out right now. We're doing poker hands. We're doing jazz hands. We're doing poker hands, and poker face. All right. Jennifer might have had to go. She's got a YouTube channel to run over there. We totally understand, Jennifer. Everybody's bouncing around the room. How about D Lovely? It's good to see D Lovely in the house tonight. D Lovely, are you still hanging out? Are you still rocking out, jazzing out? Let us know, D Lovely, if you're here. If not, then we're going to go on to Antima and Benji Souza. Benji Souza, good to have you with us tonight here. Welcome to all our friends of 99.9. Wow, what an ending. What a hip cat, skiddly bebop, a booby boo. That was like a Rocky moment. Rocky Balboa. Oh, D Lovely, you're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart and you're breaking the rules. But it's cool. It's cool. Alright, if D Lovely is not here, let's talk to... Who else did we have jump in? Sherilyn was there. Jennifer was there. Antima. Antima and Benji. Let's see if either of those hip cats are still in the chat. Alright, how about KC526? KC526, are you still hanging about? Mucking on the Chipotle like I was a savage. And I was starving. Alright, D. You wanna play? You wanna play? Step right up, step right up. Come one, come all. Come little, come tall. Come spring, summer, or fall. It doesn't matter, cause we love y'all. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. Here we go. Lots of love to our friends down in Florida. D Lovely, welcome to the program. Little rift in the time-space continuum there for D Lovely. That's okay. That's alright. And that's alright. Okay. Here we go. There's rice everywhere. Oh my goodness. Rice is nice, except when it's everywhere. A two of diamonds for D Lovely. She's all over the place, picking up rice. Alright, as you pick up that rice, I want you to turn it into a dance. It'll be the picking up rice dance. And there's a piece over there, a party over there, some rice over here, a rice over there. It's okay. Sometimes you just feel like dancing, D Lovely, and I encourage you to do it. And if you feel like shucking off some responsibilities for a little extra free time, do it without lingering worry. A boom, a boom, a message is coming in. Messages are coming in clearly now. You may be receiving communications, phone calls, emails, messages, post-it notes. Somebody's going to be reaching out to you real soon. Somebody that you work together well with. And work looks like it's going to be going quite well for you. Whatever you do, whatever you're working at or working towards, it's very nice. You're in harmony with it. But don't forget the end goal. Don't forget what's important. all through the past year. Who's the center? You're the center. Who's the center? You're the center. There she is. Our beautiful Virgo queen. Alright. You know what I mean. She's got this nice, beautiful, supportive energy down here. Right? Nice, beautiful, supportive energy with her little deuce. And it's the little deuce coupe. You don't know what I got. Okay? You're working well and you're balanced. You're making everything work right now. And that's coming good for you. This is what we're tossing. This is what we're getting rid of. Alright? Whatever this communication coming in is just going to be touch and go. You might be having none of it. Absolutely none of it. And you're staving off apathy. You're getting it out. If you're ever feeling the blues, remember, it's jazz hour. It's not time for the blues. Remember the end goal. And once you do, we can just get rid of that. Okay? If you're ever feeling a moment of being, oh my goodness, it's getting good. Because what you're doing here, D Lovely, what are you doing here? I know what you're doing here. You're building an amazing thing. You're building a mystery. You're building an empire. You're building a stable foundation for the future generations to come. And I like this. There ain't nothing gonna hold you down. Ain't nothing gonna break your stride. Oh no. Oh, and it hits. A beautiful flush for D Lovely. Alright, no need for the plunger here. We've got a successful flush, all in diamonds. I love it. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, and you know, don't you know, silly? It's not Lucy in the sky. Well, maybe it is Lucy in the sky. She's got her diamonds on. You want a spaceship? Very nice. Maybe a new job. Maybe a promotion. Maybe more income. This talks about the cold, hard cash. Right? What is it? She works hard for the money. Right? This is good. Dividends are set to pay off for you in a big way, D Lovely. I like this very much so. You're about to cash in. You're about to receive money from unexpected sources. And as well, the work front, your working relationships, all this is running very smoothly. You are standing in your power now, and this is absolutely really good stuff. You're only 2 away from a royal flush in diamonds, but the support was there from the beginning. So acknowledge and show appreciation and render some time for those things that truly support your health, your, kind of things from the past that got you to where you were, right? It's easy to forget about that stuff sometimes. It wouldn't be a tarot channel if we didn't give you some kind of foreboding thing to think about, but just feel good. Know this is going to pay off. I like this. Lucy in the sky with diamonds, baby. They're a girl's best friend, right? I love it. I love it. Shine bright like a diamond. Who is that, Bianca? Shine bright like a diamond? Absolutely. All right. That's good stuff. D Lovely, good to hear from you today. Benji Sosa, KC 526. Just shouting out, just calling out names at random now, because we like to do that. And then who popped in? It was our friend All Natural Rebecca. Hey, All Natural Rebecca, because you got to keep moving on. Absolutely, D. It's so good to touch base. So good to touch. So hey, pick up some rice for me. 10,000 pickup. Just crushing Chipotle like a savage. I absolutely love it. Yeah, fun times ahead. No worries. Things are going to get better. They're going to keep getting better. And I like that. Ah, there he is. Benji Sosa. All right. Rebecca, you got bumped. And I hope you don't mind. All right, Benji. Step right up. Let your hair down, silly. Let's see what's going on for our friend Benji Sosa out there in NYC. Okay, Benji, I got your energy now. Let's see what we got here. Uno, dos. Oh, some from down deep in the deck. All right, we got this. Benji, have you been before? Have you been here before? Just wondering if you're a first timer, because I'll know whether or not to haze you or take it easy on you. All right, there it is. The Knave of Spades. What's up now? Ooh, and the Nine of Spades. All right, whatever this situation is, okay? If this is someone that you're thinking about, someone that you're worried about, someone that you're deeply wanting to connect with, look at all these spades up here. This is good. This is heavy cerebral energy. Albeit, Benji, I think you are a talented, like almost like borderline prodigal type person. You have a lot of insight. You have a lot of acumen, whether you realize it or not. It's almost as though when confronted with a problem, you naturally or innately have the answer. You know it. But sometimes you block yourself. Sometimes you tend to overthink situations. Okay? You're thinking about getting a new job. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Your first time. Yeah, you can shoot straight. I like that. You know what these cards say to me? With these spades right here, right? Take your time with this. Okay, you don't want to jump the gun here, but I think that it inevitably you require more inspiration. You want to listen to your heart right now. But where your heart wants to take you doesn't really fit in with kind of your mind's worry about, what it could be if you were to stay the course, right? Ultimately, I see you being successful here, but you're feeling blocked. Maybe you got a bad boss, or maybe the pace of things right now are too difficult, and your heart is kind of torn because what you're selling your time for isn't aligned with your happiness. It's not really aligned here with the happiness, okay? Now, as much as we really don't like to see the Nine of Spades up there, it kind of fits. So what we're going to do, see this deeply spiritual king right here? This person here. We're going to put him on the back burner. We're going to see what are the best next steps for Benji Souza. All right. We got a 10 of clubs, right? Yeah, you're stressed out about the situation, but you're overthinking it a little bit too much. You can have what you want in this situation. With the Ace of Spades being here, it's saying a simple twist in thinking, Benji, is what's needed here to make it all go well. You're having trouble making everything fit right now, but if you're to look at this outside of the confines of the way you have been looking at it, I would really encourage you to slow everything down. If you've got a day off, well, you're no job at the moment, so if you've got this time while you're like thinking about getting the new job or wondering what kind of job you should do, really slow down. Really quiet your mind rather than, the hot, quick pursuit, because sometimes it's easy to think, well, I want to do what makes me happy, and then the next thing you do, you turn to the classified ads or the job posting, and you think, that's right around the corner, I could make that happen. But then a few months' time, you'd be like, man, this isn't really rewarding type work. Of course you do what you gotta do, right? We traded the king out, and what we ended up with was with the queen. I would never not tell you to follow your heart in this situation, but make sure, more so than anything, Benji, that you're taking care of your needs. Listen to your body more so than anything. And if you are up late at night having trouble and your mind's kind of like a train running down the track and it feels like it can't stop or you can't shut it off, I would really encourage you to listen to some things that can help still the mental process, help quiet it down, help slow the energy down so that you come to realize, hey, really, in this world, in the Big Apple, in NYC, what do I really got? What do I have that I know that's real? Well, my friend, the answer is you. And the answer will always be you. That's what you've got, okay? So, what you do with your conscious mind, what you do with life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, right? Make sure that you're able to glean from it that wealth of experience that is going to make tomorrow's much more shiny, right? But also need to work on my musical project, right? That's where your heart is right now. You will always have these talents. This is that acumen I was talking about. You can use that. Don't ever stop. Don't ever stop. I like this because your success was shown in this, but it's shown that it's divided between doing the 9-to-5 gig and following your heart. But you will find that balance because that's what's lacking here, really, is the balance. So make sure that your time management is on point, you know. You spend the morning looking for a job, you've done all you can do, put up your resumes, you've done your research. Guess what? It's time to kick your shoes off, cool cat, and start playing those funky vibes, right? You can do both. It doesn't have to be one or the other, Benji. Do both, especially right now. Right? And don't worry, if you quiet your mind, if you have a good relationship with Source, God, your higher self, however you like to call it, if you kept that relationship simple and pure, your needs will always be taken care of because you're the one steering the ship. King of Hearts, you are the master of your own sea. All right? And you can do it. I encourage you to come back when we're doing some tarot, Benji. It'd be cool to see what the Innate 78 has to say about your situation. But for now, rest your head at ease. Let your heart not be troubled. Know that it's going to work itself out, all in its due time. Just don't let that brain of yours start over firing. All right? Pop, poo, bang! It starts backfiring. You can easily overthink these things and get all worked up and worried, and that doesn't serve you at all. All right? Absolutely. Good to see you here tonight, Benji. Speaking of good to see you, Dusty Blue. Nice. Listening to a little bit of Miles Davis. You're absolutely welcome, Benji. Round here, hey, it's about living free. It's about using your imagination. It's about cutting through the red tape. It's about the great escape. Heck, it's about that guy on the webcam that likes to vape. All right, Rebecca. I'm having a little trouble rolling my R's. Rebecca, it is your turn, Rebecca. LOL, let me shuffle them up, LOL. All right, Rebecca, let's have a little look-see here. Don't you draw the Queen of Diamonds. Wait, that's... What? I said Queen of Diamonds and then another queen appeared. Oh my goodness. All right. A 3 of hearts. Ooh, 2 of hearts. Who's it? Oh, what? You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. Started singing some Eagles, baby. Don't you play the Queen of Diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. All right, Desperado. You're anything but Desperado right now, Rebecca. And I like this. Who's a social butterfly? You are, baby. All right, Rebecca, look at this. We've got the social situation going to kick back into high gear here. What is it? So no one told you life was going to be that way. Your job's not a joke. You're not broke. But life's going to be okay. These are about the different sides of yourself. Sometimes you wake up and you feel like a whole different kind of energy some mornings. And other mornings you wake up and you're like, oh, it's so very much blasé. It's so very much ta-dun, ta-da. I'm over this energy. And then there's other days that you wake up and you just can't wait to be inspired. You just can't wait to see unexpected things or events where people's are set to unfold. So these are about entertaining the different moods of your day, so to speak, with all of these queens being up here. All right. It can be a jumpy energy at times. It could feel like, there's a party over here. There's a party over there. Wave your hands in the air. Shake your derriere. These 3 queens, when you're getting busy, whoop, there it is. Okay? So this is very cool. So this is just about acknowledging and recognizing how you're feeling, and then simply adjusting your schedule, your activities, the places that you go, your agenda for the day, perhaps, to suit the way you're feeling. Because you're like a magnet right now for people, I feel. And it's very nice. And the reason why I say it can be jumpy at times is because you may feel like maybe the morning processes like very alive and jumpy, and then it's like waves, and then you're like, whoosh, suddenly I feel so tired, or suddenly I feel like I just need to go and to a quiet space and lay down and meditate and all this stuff. Make sure, my friend, that you are processing the daily junk that comes in before you go to bed at night. I would like to see a little bit more honoring the day before you let your subconscious mind take over. Subconscious mind is always running. But look at this. Dating through friends, more friends through dating. Your social circle is expanding, and you're learning a lot about yourself through other people right now. But I'll tell you what. Let's say for just a moment that we got rid of this poker style. All right, we're going to focus on Rebecca. All right, all these people making her life better, teaching you all about yourself. What more is to come? Maybe it's a little bit stressful at times. And maybe you wonder if you're being overly reactive, or maybe you're wondering if people view you as being inconsistent, or perhaps you might second guess yourself at times, or feel like you've picked up too much. You might need to lighten the load. You might need to streamline things and make things a little bit easier for yourself. All right? Tuned, but turned, but not during. How are you doing? Remember, it's all based on the energy of today. How are you feeling today? Because our futures and our pasts are really just enigmas of our own mind. We don't necessarily need them. But this energy is being like caught up in the present moment. But you've got a winning hand here. Continue on. These cards are suggesting there's no real need to change anything in what you're doing. But do your best not to worry. If you had to let somebody down, if you had to delay projects or meetings or things like this, people understand. And it's kind of like a litmus test. If you have to break plans and people get all butt-chapped about it or become begrudging about the situation, you know what to do. You can care and nurture what you want. You can cut out of your life the things that don't serve you or the people that don't understand, right? But more so at the end of the day, whatever you foster, whatever you nurture, whatever your attention and intention is set upon, that's what's going to blossom for you in your life, Rebecca. Right? It's a busy time. 10 of clubs up there, just super challenging all the time. But I don't know, single, maybe not for much longer. There's people around you, people that care about you, people that want to care about you, people that maybe are even vying for your attention, right? You love you, and that's all you can do. And pretty soon, others are going to come in and want to love you too. Not the band, but you, all natural Rebecca. Alright? Good stuff. Friendship, dating, during a dating partnership. Friends and dating. Friends and lovers, friends and lovers. Hopefully they're not too much like your brother. This I tell you, mother. You can have one without the other. Okay, just a silly little take on the old Married with Children jam. All right. You're welcome, Rebecca. I don't really know what I'm delivering here today. These are the playing card readings. These is just like a whole different kind of energy. Absolutely. All right. A friendship turned dating partner. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. They have yet to see all sides of you. Show them slowly. Show them sweetly. Show them that you are the one. Okay. Musing right along. We had Rebecca, and then who busted into the situation? KC526 and Angelove. Welcome, Angelove. Ange, tell me, would you like to play a little bit of poker this evening? Dusty Blue, I got you on my radar. And Clementine, oh my darling Clementine. We got a strong NY contingency in the house tonight. It's good to have you all here. Good to see you. That's what I love. Will Nipper the doggy give a big shrug? Alright, it's good stuff. It's gonna be successful, and your social circle is gonna go poof. It's gonna expand, right? I don't know. I don't think you're turning into swingers, but you're just gonna meet more people as a result of that connection, which is nice. Yeah, all right. It's 99.9 Jazz and Poker Night. I hope you're all doing well out there. Hey, Ange, love. Good to see you here. Let's go ahead and play a hand of poker with Ange. Could you imagine such a thing as a patient and sane Gemini? Here we go, Ange. Here we go. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There it is. There it is. Count them up. Let's see what's up for Angela. The 7 of Swords. The 5 of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles. You got diamonds galore too. And the Fulfillment card. boom sauce, the 9 of hearts. All right. Love me some 9 of hearts. All right, let's focus on one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. One of these things is not like the other. You might thought well, I don't know what you thought about that song. Okay. This one here, right? Okay. Let's talk about things that are one-sided right now, Ange. Let's talk about things that need to be a little bit more about the group, your tribe, your family, your crew, the 2 Live crew. Okay. Somebody might be coming to you and asking for money. Somebody might be coming to you and asking for more of your time. Somebody might be coming and asking a lot of you without having proven too much unto you that it's going to be worth your efforts and your time. Right? For you over there, our favorite 69 party of Cancer, just a little fun. This is a good card here to balance everything out, right? These cards are saying it's time for you to be practical and take practical approaches to the decisions in your life. Avoid acting out of emotion at present time or agreeing to things too hastily, okay? Because that's what this can be. This can be a shyster, a schouser, a con man. Right? But I understand. You love the people in your tribe. You don't want to deny them. But how much Suzuki is too much Suzuki? Sometimes you need to be in a position of power when it's time to tell somebody you've had too much Suzuki. Okay? Because you don't want to leave yourself short. These lower pentacle cards here that are up with the king, they're a natural progression. You work hard for your money, and it's yours. Okay, you know what's best to do with it. Not some schauser, not some con man, not some rang dang ding along ding ding. Let's just pop out for a moment. Let's go back to this card of fulfillment here. What does Ange want? Ange knows what everybody else wants, right? Ange is willing to help out the situation. Ange is willing to deal, to go all in, so to speak. But this is a tough hand to go all in on. These cards are definitely calling for practicality. And remember, in your meditations, Ange, when you think about fulfillment, in my knowingness, I do know what you're going through. In your situation, when you think about your own fulfillment, and you think about, is this online with where you want this to take you into your next, not even just 9 months. You got a 5-year plan, maybe you got a 10-year plan. Maybe you've got some investments that you're waiting to mature. Maybe you've got some ideas about what you want to do with your money. And these things have been challenged, right? But the cards are saying, in this practicality, refer back to that question to yourself about what will be most fulfilling. Will it be adventure? Will it be safety? Will it be security? Will it be the road less traveled? Will it be the risk equaling greater reward? Or will it be something where you don't have to worry as much anymore? Let's get rid of those two. Let's keep the diamonds. See what's going on. There you are. Welcome to the party. 8 of Swords. Floor cards. My apologies. The 8 of Spades here. I think you already know that something is going to leave you feeling a little bit too tight, a little bit too bound up. Because like we mentioned, that this was a progression of your money, your financial outlook, your financial attitudes, and your practicality. This here is also a progression here. It's saying, right, at the end of the day, when it comes to our own decisions and it's our own actions, and we have a strong psychic sense of where we know it could lead, at the end of the day, we have to accept what is based on the choices that we've made. And I know that sounds very fourth grade-ish to say, but for you in Cancer, it can become easily lost in the fray because you have such a big heart. You have such a wide range of wanting happiness for everyone, wanting happiness for the tribe, the community, the group, for everybody involved. But remember, will it make Ange happy? Right? Maybe you're at a point where making other people happy is that thing. It is that fulfillment card. That is making everybody else happy what brings you fulfillment? Or is making sure that everybody's safe and sound and doing what's right for them and learning lessons their own way, or having to go about things their own way, so that you have a little bit more time for some R&R and you get to enjoy the rewards of a hard-working, practical person eventually should. And I don't know that it's so much of a decision as much as it is maybe just needing to go back to the fundamentals, the foundations, being like, do you have a plan? Or are we just like running on empty here? The gas light's on. Are we going to stop at the service station, figure this out, or are we going to try and make it to the next, right? And if things are really tight, remember, you're in control, not anyone else, right? Okay, Ange, it's good to have you here. So I think since we last read for you, Ange, you might be like reconsidering, rehashing out the plans a little bit more, and that's all right. You're most welcome. You're always most welcome. All right, so after Ange came into the chat room, who came in after Ange? Let me just scroll back and have a quick look. We talked to Rebecca. We talked to Sherilyn. We missed Michelle. And KC. And Antima. Alright, I think that said, I think Clementine. I think it was Clementine and then Dusty. Hey, Clementine, are you still here, darling? I hope you don't mind that I call you darling. That's right, Dusty Blue. A skiddly bebop, a bebop, a Scooby-Doo. And guess what? America, we love you. It's true, we're jazzing. Alright, Dusty, I'm not sure. Clementine might have bounced. And that's okay. We got more bounce per ounce. So, Dusty Blue, let's do what we do and go ahead and pull some cards for you. She's a dirty old cup of coffee. Okay, Dusty. Uno, dos. I'm making a mess. Making a big old mess. Alright. Here we go, Dusty Blue. A poker hand just for you. Oh, this keeps coming up. This keeps coming up. The old 80 spades. This is a crazy 8 countdown. Don't worry. I know what y'all facing. Wondering what's tomorrow gonna be like. You know. Soon it will become clear. Don't you worry, folks. Scorpio season's gonna provide the answer for you. King of Hearts here. And the Knave of Diamonds. Alright. So, in the knowingness, I know that you know that your success has already become self-evident. But now how do we grow? Where do we take it from here? What are we gonna do? It's so very hard in a society, in a collective that's going through so much, Dusty Blue, and I can feel it. The abstract vibes that have held you high, sometimes you might feel like, I don't know if it's gonna be enough. I don't know if it will be there to sustain. But it's just simply a confidence gesture in your court, okay? You are destined for self-mastery in this lifetime, I feel. The King of Hearts is here, and you're busy like the grasshopper. No, not like the grasshopper, like the ant. You're preparing yourself for the months ahead. And preparing is a good thing, because sometimes it's our best ally to make sure we've battened down the hatches. You know, maybe we've bellied up to the sushi bar or the whiskey bar, or whatever kind of bar you like to belly up to. Perhaps it's time to come back into the simpler foods, the simpler rhythms, the simpler routines, where ambition takes a back seat to practicality over the next little while for you, Dusty Blue. Because again, let's source code abundance here for a minute. I think your success is self-evident, but the plateau brings about a new precipice, a new cliff, a new adventure. I feel as though you're striving to uncover a new inspiration, a new way for your mind to go. Not that the dirty old 8 of spades is keeping you all tied up like the lady in the tarot, but it's more so like that feeling of chasing your tail. You know, we're going around in circles, and maybe we're just looking for the right exit off the freeway to take us to a new location in a new space. And in this decision-making process, you're going to be relying on parts of your analytical mind that you haven't used in quite a while. You might find yourself having memories or thinking of old experiences that lead you to moments or points of direction, right? Absolutely sign points pointing the way, all right? So let's get rid of this for a minute. We got the 8 of clubs here as well, which means you're going to receive a dream, a vision, an answer to prayer. Something of that nature is going to come, okay? But let's say we're hanging out. We're down on the corner. We're chilling like a villain. Well, maybe not like a villain. Maybe more like Miles Davis or Bob Dylan. But that's okay. But the personal aspects and the personality and the vibration that you choose to share, you possibly will have a tendency to want to retreat, to come into sanctuary and say, I need a break. I need some time off. And it feels, though, sometimes like, you're not doing enough. Or people would say to you, where did you go? Why did you change? Why did you do this different thing? Why did you start doing this differently? And you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about what other people think. And again, you may find that this is just more of a collective moment of you having to retreat for a little while, cocoon up, shelter down, batten down the hatches for winter, and just kind of in that more slow-moving, connected to source type energy, so that the ambition can reignite or restart anew a little bit further down the road. In essence, what the cards are saying is if you try to transition too quickly right now, you may end up taking a larger step back than what you were prepared for. So don't worry about making it all happen like clickety-clack down the track, cool cat. Take some time, come into the station, let your hair down, kick your coat off for a while, look at the other passengers that are passing by, going through and thinking, I have self-mastery, my success is self-evident, I can enjoy that, I can reward myself in that. And that push, no matter how hard that push is, it doesn't come from anywhere else but from right inside of you. So become aware of that and remember that if other people are affected by what you do, just to let them know. Just be transparent about it. Say, hey everybody, I gotta pivot. I gotta stop for a second. I got a lot of things going on. I got some other stuff I want to try. And if you tell them, you can retreat. And again, this self-mastery and this self-direction is going to serve you well. But slow down for the next couple months through Virgo and Libra season. You'll get a strong message, a strong sense of direction, an answer to prayer, a dream, a vision, okay? And then all these worries about, oh my goodness, has life really changed forever? Are we really going to be more regulated and less free and all this stuff? Don't you worry about it. Just settle into the limbo right now and know that just because the future may be uncertain as to what will and will not be available, it doesn't mean that you don't have the opportunity to have the abundance of mental fortitude in sanctuary to uncover an entire plethora of new ideas, spark old wisdom that's wanting to push through again for you. I feel that's really happening, but it's not coming till like November, December, and then depending where you're at, winter might have already set in. But don't worry about that. A lot of times, our personal breakthroughs, they don't align necessarily with the seasons, so that it gives us time so that we can refine it and perfect it even more for the time when it is ready. Okay, Dusty? Alright, I hope that was good for you. Was it good for you? It was good for me. Was it good for you? It was good for me. Lots of love, Dusty Blue. Good to see you. Hi, Christina. Welcome, cool cats, to Poker and Jazz Night. Christina, it's good to see you. Glad you're here. Glad you're doing well. I just wanted to come on and have a little bit of fun tonight and let all of the members and subscribers know that unfortunately Sunday is a no-go for me. We won't be doing free live tarot on Sunday, but I definitely wanted to pop in and say hi. Would you like a poker hand, Christina? I've been giving them away. A bit of a slow ebb and, yeah, perfectly stated. You said in 3 words what I couldn't say in 15 minutes. Good thing this psychic doesn't charge by the minute. All right, Christina. You can't make this stuff up. Life's progressing. I'm feeling accomplished and moving forward. The Six of Swords, stylio. I like it. Wow. Ooh. Ooh. And definitely a love offering coming in. It's getting in there. It's coming on in. You've raised your vibration to the point where you're going to be turning all the boys' heads. Glowing. Absolutely glowing. Very much so. Okay. I like this. There's like a new rock of ages, a new rock of wisdom that's set in for you right now, Christina, which is very nice. I like this. The lady in the garden only worries about the things that she chooses to worry about. Perhaps her flowers need a little bit more water. Perhaps the fruit is ripe on the vine, and it's time now to just get immersed in that Virgo feeling of source abundance, your deservingness of it. It feels really good. It feels really nice. Younger water sign, Doesn't have to be. But you're gonna get asked out on a date. You got the Ace of Hearts here. That's a beauty, right? This is a new love. You may uncover some new passion, some new thing, some activity that you're aligned with that is going to bring out the best in you. But you always give your best, but you might be reaching new heights of that, which is very good. Very cool stuff. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Let's focus on this right here. I like this. Not that this isn't good energy. This is nice, but you're aware of that, so that's really good. This is good energy as well. Enjoy this. Okay? Don't you worry. Don't you worry about it. Okay? Too much time, not enough time. It's just the right amount of time. Okay? Let's see what we have to complement that. Okay? Eight of Cups. You don't have to go anywhere. It's going to come to you. Wow. And you might be taking great leaps forward in terms of you're going to have cause to celebrate. And you might actually accept this love offering, this offering to even go out on a date. You might even choose to see where the adventure leads. It might not manifest like a date, but it's like an invitation that's coming in that I think you're going to want to go forward with. Alright? Now, when it comes to worrying about finances, I want you to give your head a shake. Okay? It's going to be fine. It's going to work itself out fine. The greater calling of spirit will always triumph over the worry, 100%. But if it's got that feeling like you have to go out and get it, ambition can be great. Desire can be great. But ambition and desire can also cause us to trip up. You know? If we feel like we have to reach out and grasp for it. Stay in the receptive mode. And know that everything is going to be there at the end of the day. I really enjoy seeing this energy for you. And this 8 of Hearts was kind of nice as well. Excuse me, Christina. So, what the cards are indicating really is there's no need to do anything right now. You feel it progressing. You feel life moving forward. But what got you there was that silent witnessing. That still awareness that everything happens. I did it, but it wasn't really me. This was the universe sorting everything out for me. Showing me perspective. Showing me the lay of the land. Providing me with the direction now. And I simply just have to follow. Or simply just have to wait. Continue on, right? 100%. Absolutely. Good cards, Christina, but don't be surprised when you get asked out randomly in the next little while. Though today has ended, the night's still young, I'd say. Lover, don't go away. Let it be the thing that I am longing for. Let's fly out from Manhattan to the California shore, just to watch the ships at night on the San Francisco Bay. Oh, lover, please, please stay. Don't say you have to go. Don't say you need to run. Stop the clock on Central Station and we can have a drink downtown. Let it be the night that I am longing for.
Let's fly down south to Austin or to
Yeah, welcome Midnight Star. Thanks for coming in. Everybody's flashing the heart emojis, and I gotta tell you, I love it. All the way down here in the bottom of my heart. Really nice to see.
Please, please stay. Yeah.
Cards this evening, Midnight Star? Can I interest you in some cards?
Don't say you have to go. Don't say you need to run.
Yeah, this Mars and RX.
Stop the clock.
Everybody taking a break. What should we do, sir? Everybody just take a 5-month break. Well, 3-month break.
Let's fly down south to Austin or to Ecuador. Just to drink pina colada on a hot, wet summer's day. Oh, lover.
Now there's an interesting idea, Rebecca. Just build up all that life force energy. Get it all built up. Alright, Midnight Star. We're doing it poker style. I can't read your mind. Poker face. So nice to hear. Staying in that receptive mode. Everything's just like plunk, bloop, bloop. There it is. And bloop. Alright. Alright. Let's see what's going on, Midnight Star. Two of Wands. The Knave of Coins. The Six of Swords. Swords. Lots of spades up here today, Midnight Star. So let's see. This is a story about manifesting. This is a story about kind of the opposite of what we just read for Christina. Some heavy guitar for us. Alright, Midnight Star. Don't be afraid. Whatever it is, don't be afraid to spend the money on it. Okay? Whether this is a purchase that you're thinking of or something that you want to have in your life, but you're worried about what actually, like, purchasing it or actually going out and getting it is going to do, what the repercussions may be. These cards show that you might be a little bit overly concerned about future securities, but it's kind of like unjustified, okay? It's good to be like prudent and conservative when it comes to your like fiscal beliefs, but if you're trying to like make something happen, or if you need to like invest capital, purchase tools, or supplies, things of this nature, it's saying if you worry about things before they happen, when it comes time to make the decision to do them, the decision may become like a little, like you may it may be a begrudging decision, okay? It might be hard. Like if you spend a lot of time like researching and thinking about what you want the next few years of your life to look like, what you want to do with them, what you want to create, what you want to do, and how you wish to, where you wish to go even. When you look at those for far too long and you don't take action on them, then they stay in that state of a dream, like, well, Maybe I'll get around to it someday. But you know that old proverb, or well, maybe it was just a line to a song. It might not even been a proverb. But the old adage is someday never comes, right? Today is the only tangible, real thing that our mind can work with, right? We can look to the future, but we have no power in the future. We can think about the past, but we have no power in the past. The only power that we can truly and effectively stand in is in the power of today. So a new line of thinking is encouraged here at this point in time. Be a younger earth sign that you're dealing with as well. Capricorn, Virgo. What's the other one? Taurus, right? And it's not like there's an immediate decision or something that's pressing, I don't feel. These are more like decisions about, well, I could do that. Or if I chose to, I guess I could do that. But then I feel as though your dreams, they always come along with a bit of unneeded anxiety or worry and just like, not negative self-talk, but you wonder if you actually could do that. Or you wonder if you actually would have the gumption or the fortitude to follow through if you took the first few steps. The other thing to remember here is don't worry about wasted time, okay? Time is never like, it's like energy, right? It's not really like created or destroyed. You only become distracted or unaffected in those arenas, like I mentioned, the past and the future, when you choose to spend your time there, right? So if you've got future goals, future plans, if there's places you want to go, people you want to see, things you want to do, things you want to create, what I'm telling you is that you have X amount of moments every given day to get them done, okay? I'm not sure if you're at quarrel with anyone here. 5 of spades with the knave of coins. They may indicate that. You may just be at quarrel wondering that if this is the best thing to do with your resources. Or if you were to go out on a limb and spend a little bit of extra coin, a little bit of extra money, you know, you're worried maybe, well, that would come back to bite me in the butt. But I'm saying you don't necessarily need to worry about that so much. Much like Christina and Rebecca were talking about, staying in that receptive mode is going to be key to helping you feel fulfilled. And if you do have old projects, if you do have old things that you no longer tend to or you no longer deal with, it might be time to clean out the old proverbial closet. It might be time to have a garage sale. It might be time for you to really get in and clear out those energies of those things and liquidate and sell off those things that you know you'll never use again. You'll never need them again. You'll never wear them again. To create that space will give you the confidence that you need to go ahead and make those bigger life changes of the things you want. You just need the backing. I feel you need the backing and you need the confidence of yourself to really believe in yourself, to say, I can do this. I am fully capable. And the fear that is arising in my mind is due to what would be the consequences of failure, right? I don't mean to pick on you, Midnight Star. It's just that these cards are coming up in a way where it says there's a lot of untapped potential going on here, and it's being kind of stymied or thwarted by certain self-limiting belief or too much clutter or what have you. So really time to go in and do some cerebral work this Mars retrograde, clean out those proverbial closets and just open up that energy, clear up that energy 100%. Okay? Lots of love, Midnight Star. You know I love you. I don't never mean to pick on you. I just always mean not to pick on you. All right. Midnight Star, you're amazing. And if there's a younger earth sign out there that's helping you or hindering you, just make sure that, you're standing in your power of today. Don't worry about the past with that person or the future with this person. The only thing that's malleable is that which is in front of us right now. Right now. It's good stuff. Welcome, Orange Juice. Good to see you, Orange Juice. Where are you calling us from? It's 99.9 Jazz and Poker on a Thursday night. Because no one's here to tell us that we can't. Hey, yeah. This is great cards. This is good stuff. Sherilyn, thanks for sticking around. We did a poker hand for you, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm right. It's okay. Pick away. You can pick your friends. And you can pick your seat. It's alright. I just feel like you have such a beautiful mind and a beautiful imagination that can create so much. But for some reason, there's just a block there. You can push that block out of the way. You can do it, put your butt into it. You can do it, put your back into it. The Two Kings. Wow, your chat is super delayed. Or did you go back and watch yours again? Sherilyn got a pretty amazing poker hand. A tale of two worlds, a tale of two cities. A tale of two kings and a tale of two kitties. There are some things, and isn't it a pity, that birds have wings and they fly above the city. I don't know who writes this stuff. It's jazz night. Cool cats. I think I can. Yep. Can we build it? That's a question for the ages. I'd love to go to like one of those fake guru sessions. Like these guys that charge you like $5,000 to $15,000 to come to their seminars to tell you about the law of attraction. And then I would stand up and ask them a question. I'd be like, can we build it? And he'd be like, that is your question? What is your question? I'd be like, can we build it? And then they would tell me, then they would go full me, and then they would say, give me a very long philosophical, because that's a pretty deep question. Can we build it? Right? What happened to orange juice? Who brought the vodka? So we ran out of orange juice. Oh, the sage. The sage. Yeah. So I found out that this would be like the same kind of like white sage that grows in California, but it's just not, the plant is, and the leaves, the blades of the leaves, they're just not as big. And the blue sage, oh man, I had it. I was researching it and comparing my photos to Plant ID it, and it's like a prairie blue sage. So it's really good. I got it all wrapped up. Anybody that's interested in some, shoot me an email. Legendary Love Tribe. All the links are in the description. Okay, Sherilyn, thanks for coming tonight. You're wonderful. I'm sorry we can't go live on Sunday, but I look forward to touching base again really soon. You just come on back now. You hear? Beverly Hillbillies style. All right. Let me tell you a little story about a man named Chad. Poor mountaineer, barely kept his family fed. Then one day he was shooting for some food, and up from the ground came a bubbling crude oil, that is black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. Absolutely. So yeah, I don't know, like, I think that I'll share a little bit of a dream, and eventually I'd like to pivot the station a little bit too. Hi, Gazelle. Sage is fun. Yeah, and I've been looking at like the proper way to like actually smudge. And like the way that I've seen people do it in the past, according to what I'm hearing on the internet, from the way that people should be doing it, from like like the good sources, like I've never been shown the proper way of how to smudge properly. But I think I'm getting the hang of it. Just need to find the right time and space. Absolutely. That was a good show. Remember Jethro? Take a frying pan to the back of the head, like at least 3 times in a show. Granny would hit him in the back of the head with a frying pan. Like, Jesus, that would kill somebody. No wonder they have to wrap our kids in bubble wrap. Our grandparents were savage. How are you today, Gazelle? How are you feeling? Check in with us. Would you like some cards? We've been doing poker hands. And jazz hands. So I think I'm going to try this season to distribute the Sage locally, which will be fun. But I gotta tell you guys, my future is so uncertain right now. It's weird. I've never in the last 2 decades has my future been so uncertain. So we'll all have to see where it goes. Absolutely. Sioux Country. Mikasa, Sukasa. Me Country, Sioux Country. Actually, it's not Sioux Country. It's Blackfoot. We're in the Blackfoot Confederacy. It's not... there's just a little play on words there for you. Oh, yeah, the Looney Tunes. They were pretty good, too. I would love some cards. I just had a shower, which is hard for me, but I feel great. Did you have some Jell-O? Did you have more Jell-O? I think my favorite, though, was Weird Al Yankovic sang the Beverly Hillbillies theme song to Dire Straits' Money for Nothing. That was incredible. I loved that 100%. Alright, Gazelle. I'm glad you're feeling good. This keeps coming up too as well. Be an unexpected gift. Wow. The King of Pentacles is here as well. The the Eight of Cups. Ooh, 2 Kings. Okay, just in my knowingness, Gazelle. It's time now for your romantic imagination. And what I mean by that is like sending and receiving love through the etheric realms. This is like an emotional portal that's opening up for you. I really like this. The fondness of the memories of the man in your life and the connections that you've made in your time. The cards are saying this is up to you now as a gift to self to keep the emotional feeling alive in your heart about these people, even if they can't be there, right? Remember that old song, right? If you can't be with the ones you love, honey, love the one you're with, right? And that's just not some joker from down there on the corner. The one you're with is you. And I have this feeling in stillness, Gazelle, that your emotional vibration is somewhat polar. It has been a little bit polar as of late. Sometimes you feel really connected and deeply in love with that which your imagination makes real for you through dreaming, lucid dreaming, and just in your meditations. Okay? And these cards are saying keep that up. Keep that momentum going behind experiencing imagination as if it was more real than life. When you got a lot of time on your hands, and in my knowingness, I feel like you do, keep that momentum going. There is also maybe an unexpected gift coming in for you, or maybe it's from you. Maybe you will unexpectedly be giving someone a gift. Not sure what that's all about. In terms of that giving and that receiving type situation. This is nice because you've turned away from some of the things that used to conflict you. They could have been things that were wrapped up about ideas of success, a competition, right versus wrong, the subtle judgments we put on the world or that the world passes on to us where we have to discern and then we feel like we're locked in for the long haul. I feel as though as of recently you've stepped out of that. You've stepped away from that. And that's actually been very healthy for spirit. And you are very healthy in spirit. This is absolutely wonderful. Your mind is a lot clearer now than you give it credit for. Because I feel sometimes that there's an overwhelming willingness of like this desire to be practical and at times even over emotional, which are two different sides of the coin, but either extreme takes you away from understanding how clear of a connection your mind and spirit, right? Don't even worry about body right now, okay? But the mind to spirit relationship, how consciousness bridges over the fears, the competition, and the judgment. It just builds like a rainbow bridge right over top of all that stuff. And when we keep our center and when we keep the momentum of the forefront of our third eye, our imagination, our ability to vision, and our ability to feel our personal connections alive and vibrant and full of our soul family within our heart and within our mind, then it's like being on the expressway. It's like being on the flyover, like puddle jumping. You don't have to get your socks all soggy by wading through the puddles. You simply just hopscotch through all that and you're there. So if you feel like you're being weighed down emotionally, remember that the clear mind, the clear consciousness is the bridge that Spirit is trying to use, and that Spirit is wanting you to keep the momentum and the center there. Let's keep these kings. Let's keep the idea of these two people very much at the center. Yeah, because there's a celebration and there's security in that. It's like a harbor in the tempest, which is like kind of the grand culmination of like our hopes, dreams, desires, and fears all put together, right? Very much so. And I know it's hard because sometimes we have to accept that there's nothing we can do really to change the situation, rather than accept and trust in the universe's plan for us. It's hard for the mind to accept that because the mind wants to do, it wants to go, it wants to act, it wants to create, it wants to do all these things. And you can do these things to the degree that doesn't tax you, to the degree that doesn't put any unnecessary pressure on you, you know. The new day rising is way more important than the day that we've just lived. So as we enjoy the sunset, we neither have to think about everything that happened today or what's going to happen tomorrow. The fact that the dawning of the new day is at hand is enough to allow the mind to relinquish its need to have power over the present day situation, so that the imagination can freely keep its mastery and its connection to the eternal consciousness and the ongoing spirit. Okay? So hopefully that makes sense for you. Okay? Pair of kings, pair of fours. It's not all that bad. It's not all that bad. This is just a little bit of a shift in focus, of mental focus for you. Okay? And don't go outside of your comfort zone. If it puts a smile on your face, stay there and give it momentum and start to really engage. Like, our subconscious mind is always on. It's always working. Consciousness is forever flowing, forever gazelle, forever, and it just keeps going, right? But the conscious mind, it struggles because it's intermittent. The conscious mind shuts off and then turns back on again, shuts off and it turns back on again, like the cycle of night and day every day, right? But it's like the subconscious is like the turning of the world, right? It never shuts off. We're just either always aware of it, never aware of it, or being like, I had a funky dream, what was that all about? Well, you're actually aware of the eternal subconscious, which is your best friend when it comes to really feeling comfortable in accepting that the universe is setting you up for the dawn of a new day, which is wonderful. I really like that for you. Sylvester. Sylvester the cat. I don't think that's Sylvester. I don't know. They're just free Giphies. Gotta love them free Giphies. Alright, Gazelle, good to see you. Thanks so much. Oh, you had the red stuff. Was it cherry or strawberries? Alright, everybody. I got about a half hour left. Like I said, this weekend kind of hit me like a ton of bricks, and I'm dealing with a lot of uncertainty right now, but I'm really grateful that all of you have come to spend a little bit of time and kept me company in the studio, so to speak. That's good. I'm so glad that it can do that for you. I'm so glad that together we're gifted, right? Even though we're, thousands of miles apart, we can be together. It's really nice. Strawberries. and just having a little fun. I love the jazz. Good news is I'm going out. I get to visit Stella this weekend. For those of you that follow the channel, maybe I can put up a quick couple minutes if I get some time with Stella. We'll maybe throw out some interesting videos over the weekend. But like I say, unfortunately, there won't be a free live tarot program, and you may notice big changes in this channel. Or you may not. I don't know. It's just way too much uncertainty. I almost feel like I need a tarot reading. The last tarot reading that I received, I went to a random live tarot on YouTube, and it was a very nice lady from Texas doing cards. And so I sent a donation over because it was a startup channel, really small channel. So, and I believe in the energy exchange. So I sent a little donation over, and I got a 1-card reading. And you're not gonna believe the one card out of 78 that came out of the tarot deck for me. Well, I'll break the suspense. It was the Ace of Cups. And the tarot reader said, "You are overflowing with emotion." And that was it. Then she went on to the next person. And I was like, what? What? It was fantastic. It was just what it needed to be. Absolutely. Part of me is feeling a little bit... I guess sad is the right word. I'm really feeling the changing of the seasons this year. I'm not looking forward to the grind of winter, just in that very human sort of way. It's a long haul. Winter is a long haul up here. But that's just my brain. I just need to... It was the Ace of Cups. I hadn't had that card in a reading for a long time. Oh, you're welcome, Midnight. Thank you for that comment on that video. I'm going to do a recording of the campfire and the ocean sounds without any music or without any talking, and I'm just going to post it up there for you guys. For anybody, like, if you're having trouble sleeping, I just love that crackling campfire mixed with the ocean waves. No music. So I'm going to do a recording. I'll probably do it'll be a pretty long recording, but it'll just be a video upload, and then you guys can have it without me jammering on, or without me playing around with the music levels. And I also have a surprise coming. It's a couple months, or maybe just a couple weeks away. I got a package coming in. We've tallied the donations from all the generous people that have donated through the summer, and we're purchasing something for the channel, for the studio, and I can't wait to do the unboxing video for it. It's a big surprise that's coming, and I'm really excited. Yeah, for me, it's just the anticipation of the winter is worse than the actual winter. Once winter's here, I'm fine, but it's like waiting for the mercury to plummet is just like, oh goodness, right? I've been telling people that I meet lately, when they're like just awkwardly like, oh, I didn't see you there, or I bump into somebody, they're like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, don't worry, the fear is worse than pain, because at least with pain you already know that it's happened, and you're like, ow, that hurt. Fear is the expectation of pain, and sometimes that's a lot worse. I like that. Christina says sometimes you just need to sit and watch. It's always surprising how much we can see when we take the time to really look. That's wise. That's sagely advice. Oh, that's good. Premium member? That's excellent. Wonderful. You got the ad blockers on. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, it's funny how like people now like YouTube and Netflix and the subscription-based stuff is a lot more popular. I remember like the days of the Beverly Hillbillies or Looney Tunes where, you know, you could only watch for 15 minutes and then you had to hear about Palmolive or, you know, something like that. Our media has changed so much in the last little while. And I hope you all had a wonderful Labor Day weekend. We're kind of, the season's going to start to ramp up. And it's funny that I say how I don't look forward to the time of year where the season is changing to winter, but there's so much festivity to it too, like to boost the spirit. And maybe it's just because it's 2020, but like the anticipation of Thanksgiving and the anticipation of the Yule log. Like that's all really good stuff. You know, with the changing of the seasons, you know, it's that time of year where traditionally, like, cave people would cuddle up a little bit closer, or, you know, everybody would, you know, and that's why I think this Mars retrograde is kind of like, it's a good timing for it, almost happening now till mid-November, because you may find that collective and people, they're really starting to step back, slow down, and become a little bit more self-aware, which, I mean, that's always good news when people are doing that. And you're absolutely right, Christina. I think I will. I'm just going to do what I need to do, and I'm just going to sit back and wait for what happens. I'm not going to stress any decisions. I'm not going to stress doing or not doing. At least I'm going to do my best. Kind of try and program, take some of my own medicine and program in. It's so amazing how thick our conditioned minds can become over decades. And then when we try to pierce through them, we really start to see how thick some of that layer upon layer upon layer of stuff that we need to like break through, it really is. And I don't even know if there really is an end to it. I mean, I think I would just have to like take a vow of silence for like 6 months, but it's just not practical. It's just not practical. Alright everyone, I've rambled on for far too long. We're going to pause for station identification. I'm going to turn the camera off, and I'm going to let the music play for just a little bit longer. These jazz vibes are pretty good. Can't deny it. And yeah, and then 99.9 will be signing off for the night. Don't forget, if you've got furry creatures, if you've got family, furry friends, loved ones, pets, P-E-T-S, pets. Remember, healthy spirits equal healthy animals. And if you ever wonder what your pets are thinking, get in touch with Shanimal over there at For Your Animals Health, www.foryouranimalshealth.com, or find her on Facebook. She's really in tune when it comes to spirit kingdom of Animalia. That's Shanimal over there for your animal's health. And Jennifer's doing such a good job over there. She's almost at 1,000 subscribers, everybody. A lot of the people that come here for free tarot, they found a home. So big ups to Jennifer's Tarot Positive Free. That lady knows her cards, 100%. We forget how prepared we just may be when we anticipate what may happen. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. And I gotta learn, I really have to learn, Christina, how to do that better. Not fight, not just preach it, but not fight it as well. I don't know. Normally things for me, they feel very certain, but I just got a lot on the go. What is it? Herodotus. There's much to do and many unknowns on our horizon. I don't know. Perhaps that's just the placements of the double Scorpio right now, but hey, we roll with the punches. Such good. So good. So yeah, Sunday is a no-go, and I hope I can post some videos of Stella maybe this weekend, and maybe just some adventures for the hardcore subscribers. The channel might be pivoting just a little bit, but we'll always do some tarot and we'll always do some fun stuff. But yeah. And the meditation series, I was going to do continue on the Lightworker Oracle series. Should be some more videos of that coming next week. For those of you that have been enjoying that, thanks for viewing and commenting on all of those videos. Alrighty, as Wiedersehen from Kaiser Schmutzel, Arrivederci, au revoir. The title baited you in. We're gonna let the music play for like another 10-15 minutes for sure. Thanks, Midnight Star. Can you believe we clickbaited Christina? I got one lady got so mad at me when I was playing around with the titles for the meditation videos. She sent me a very explicit comment being how terrible a person I was because I clickbaited her into watching the video, and I didn't tell her how to do anything. Good night, Gazelle. Good night, Midnight. Good night, Christina. Good night, Gazelle. And anybody else that might be still watching.